everyone present here. I'm Tejasvi, and this is my teammate Mridula. We recently graduated. We studied BSc in Biotechnology, Forensic Science, and Chemistry here. Before I start with our journey and how we thought of developing a product, and before I tell you about our innovation and entrepreneurship journey, I would first like to tell you about what innovation we did and what product we created. So, we all usually see the street vendors who sell their fruits and vegetables on the street, right? So, those fruits and vegetables are exposed to extreme weather conditions and the pollution. So, they get rotten and withered easily, and that will ultimately cause a loss in the street vendor's business. And also, due to pushing of the heavy cart, the vendor faces many health issues. So, we propose a solution for that. In our solution, we increase the freshness of the commodities like fruits and vegetables for a longer period of time, and they are not exposed to any pollution, and the street vendor can carry out his business very easily compared to the traditional cart, because we are also providing the mobility. And the consumer, that is us, we will get fresh fruits and vegetables free from pollution. So, coming to our journey, last year in the March 2022, we knew that college is conducting an internal hackathon, and we did not know how the hackathons were usually conducted and everything. But then we talked to Jansi ma'am, she explained us. So, my friend and I, we had a really crude idea about our product. So, then we bravely, without any second thoughts, presented our idea. That day, we got selected as the best idea amongst the other ideas. So then we went to the SIH, thank you. We went to the SIH portal, that is the Smart India Hackathon that was going on at that time. We registered to it. We went through the first round and second round of evaluation, and then after like a month, we got a mail that we got shortlisted for the finale of Smart India Hackathon. We were so happy at that time, but then began the real journey, and came the bigger challenges. So, in the competition, we were expected to present the real working prototype of our product. So, as I told you before, we were from the science background. We had a really good idea, we had a great concept in our mind, but we lacked the necessary skills and knowledge to create an actual prototype. So, we had a gap of about 20 days for the final competition. So then, in the span of 20 days, with the help of our mentors, we learned how to build a product. We learned all the electronics part, mechanical part. Our mentors were Dr. P. Jansi Lakshmi Bam and B. Manoj Kumar sir. So, with the help of our mentors, we learned how to build an actual prototype. So, then we learned it, we executed that, and we tested. We got good results of our product. And also, in that span of time, we also identified the customers for our product. We went to the customer surveys. At the start, it was very difficult to converse with the street vendors because not everybody is willing to talk with us and give the actual feedback and validation that we need. But then, with a strong belief and confidence, we daily went, we spoke with them, and at the last, we were able to validate our product with them. So that happened, and then the team, we were friends before we were co-founders. So then it was like kind of easy for us because we knew each other's strengths and weakness. We divided the work, like I and Rutla, we focused on the mechanical part of the product. Pragnya and Sunidhi, our other teammates, they focused on the electrical part. So four of us together we did it, and then uh, came the finale of Smart India Hackathon. Our nodal center was in Tamil Nadu, Kalasalingam University. We went there, and it was totally a 5 day of a competition. So every day we were evaluated on the daily basis. We were given judges. So every day they gave us some feedback. We improved our product, and that was the main positive point that they got a good impression on us because we were updating our product as they were telling us, and we were showing them the real results. So then that happened, and at the final day, we were announced as the winners of Smart India Hackathon. That was the biggest milestone in our journey. In the competition, we were exposed to a lot of things. Like as a college student, it was an experience out of the box. We were so fascinated about the other colleges' ideas. Like people were thinking so innovatively, and the ideas were spectacular. The other students' ideas, and then after that, we were like unstoppable. We applied to many things. We won many competitions. To list a few, recently we were top eight in the finalist of Smart Ideathon competition, which was conducted nationally. Like there were 1,000 plus applications, and we went to the top eight. And also, TSIC created a program that is called Intinta Innovator. We were awarded that in the Hyderabad district, and we went to IIT Guwahati for the Innovation, Design, and Entrepreneurship Bootcamp.
Of the co-founders of the startup TechRed. We are living in a period of rapid change driven by innovation and technology. Simply put, there's innovation at heart of everything, isn't it? And it fosters growth and helps us create or helps us make a difference. But we, as young innovators, tend to hesitate and succumb to the doubt of failing, giving into the factors like money, support, and even self doubt. Our journey started off somewhat in a similar manner. Just the concept of participating in a hackathon was so intimidating. We didn't know what a hackathon is, how it functions, and what it has to offer. It was only until we got into it. We learned that idea is the only thing that matters, not where it comes from. You could be from anywhere. You may not have a hefty background, but if your idea has the potential to make a difference, it will take you places. It will make you stand out as a winner, just like our idea helps us gain the title of Smart India Hackathon 2022. Being beginners, we were uh, having so many challenges to face along the way. But as they say, passion fuels a great happening. This was our drive that led us stand where we are today. As someone who has been in the heat of it, I would like to remind you all that we, as the future of our nation, have the responsibility to contribute as much as possible for the betterment of our country and our people. Sing, yeah, and always remember, innovation is something innovation is something creation of new or rearranging old in a new ways. And since that has been said, never ever back down to innovate because that is what makes our country eminent. Thank you.